Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel after a very long time. I have been busy all these days, so I was not able to make much videos. But anyways, today is a very special occasion for my cycle at least. It is because exactly 1 year ago I bought this cycle, and I have taken this cycle on rounds for a year now. So some months ago I had posted a 3 month review on how the cycle is, and I also had told in that video that I will be posting a 1 year review video. So today is the time where I will review my cycle once again, and I will share you my experiences over this 1 year. What are some positives and what are some negatives with this cycle? So let's begin. Number one on the list is an excellent light and the horn quality. So it comes with an inbuilt horn and a light here, and the horn is extremely loud and it can definitely alert and people around when you honk it. The second thing is a light. The light is fairly good, but sometimes if you are really riding in the night or it is really dark, I have an extra light with me that I use along with this, but in general this light is good enough. Coming to the second point, which is a large capacity battery. I have in multiple occasions you have been benefited because of the increased capacity battery, which translates into a longer range. Consistently it has been giving me about 50 kilometers of range on pedal assist mode and about 20 to 25 kilometers on the throttle only mode. So when there is a battery that can consistently give you this, you can depend on the battery and you can plan your trips accordingly. Third thing is the detachable nature of the battery. If you see now, there is no battery here because it is charging. Some Hero electro cycles come with, you cannot detach the batteries in those cycles, and that makes it little difficult. Either you have to arrange the electrical socket to your parking, or you have to carry your cycle upstairs, which is not with this case. So the huge advantage of the detachable batteries, I have sometimes gone to my college and realized battery was over, so I have charged it in my college as well. So what I'm trying to convey here is that the detachable battery is a huge advantage. Next is the build quality. In my 1 year and about more than 1,000 odd kilometers, I have never faced any issues rather than other than wear and tear issues. I have never faced any issues with the body, either a damage, a dent, or some poor quality work. No, the cycle is really excellent in its build quality. And the other things are very small, but I think is very significant, is that this cycle attracts a lot of attention. So whenever I am parking a cycle or when I am standing in a signal light, people are very curious to know what is it, why is there a battery here or something like that. And when I explain to them about the cycle, they are very impressed. So going forward, I hope everybody who's using a petrol two-wheeler can shift to an electric cycle, because whatever work the petrol two-wheeler can do, this cycle can definitely do it. Only thing is luggage is an issue, carrying a luggage, but I always put it to the handle so that luggage also I can carry very easily. The last thing is the ease of parking. So for a two-wheeler, it is fairly simple, but in some places where parking is an issue, there is always a slot for a cycle. A smallest place you can easily park your cycle, and in an open ground or anywhere, all you have to find is a pole, and I always tie my cycle to the pole so that it is safe. So all these are some positive points about my cycle, and all this makes me like my cycle very much. Now going on to the negatives, what I think about the negative point, first point is that it is extremely heavy. And now needless to say, a battery, a motor, all this will definitely increase the weight of the cycle. But sometimes when you're riding, it is off battery, you're trying to pedal manually, it becomes a little difficult to pedal. But I think it is a bargain that you have to take for a electric cycle. Second thing, over the last 3 months, the battery used to stop suddenly. So I took the cycle to the dealer and he replaced it free of charge. But it used to suddenly stop. It was showing 100% and suddenly used to stop. And second thing is the indicator over here, that used to indicate what is the percentage of battery left. That also is not working now. In between the light also had stopped working. I stay in a place where it rains 6 months a year. So probably it was because I did not cover these electrical components correctly. That is why probably it has malfunctioned. But if you're staying in a place where there is average rain or there is no rain, this cycle is definitely not going to give you any problems. Probably this battery and the light that stopped working is probably because of water damaging these electrical components. But otherwise, it's a good one. The third thing is because of its heavy nature, the brake pad, tarnishes very easily. You have to replace them quite often, and probably it is also because I do not know how to keep the brake pad. That is why it wears out very easily. So because that is why I have to keep changing the brake pads. And the last thing is the fixed thrust. The acceleration is instantaneous and you cannot control it. That is why when you are planning on a leisure ride, you want to ride it very smoothly, you cannot have it because instant boost of energy, you have to go at that speed. I hope the GK Eco Pro people, if they are watching this video, I hope like Hero Electro, there are 3 modes you can select, the assist mode. So if you can develop that next into low, medium and high, so that the rider can choose on which level of pedal assist does he want to ride the cycle. So other than that, the cycle has been a really wonderful experience. Very shortly, I will put a savings video on how much I saved over this last 1 year by using this cycle. So that video is coming very soon. Also another video on what are the accessories that I use for this cycle. Every weekend I go for around a 50-kilometer ride around my place. What are the some important accessories that you always have to carry, and what I carry when I ride this cycle is what I will cover in the next video. Thanks for listening. And if there are any questions, please ask me in the comments. I will be happy to answer. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. Bye bye.